Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to be on free-to-play this time. I thought we did, for not having played the game, at least, you know, on YouTube in a little bit. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, a duck, 1-3 is not that bad, but then I never sell it. I'll be a flexible tentacle. I never sell it, and then I end up having like an 11-15 duck on round 75, and I go, well, why am I losing? Going up against 5 50-50s that all have melon armor. Like, it's a disaster. This is fine, though. Like, this is toasty. I think we do it this way. The mosquitoes are super effective, like round 1 and 2. Especially if you run up against horses, which we did. You know what? They do okay against ants, too. Truth be told, they do okay against ants. I don't think there was a way we were losing that one regardless, though, no matter the configuration. Love this. Not attracted by, not attracted by any of these animals here. Definitely you add an ox for pure efficiency. I'm going full scumbag build so far. A little surprising to me that we're going to have a level 3 ant, but you know what that means. Early buffalo strats are in play, but you gotta get a buffalo in order to make it work. What is this? What is this hedgehog blowfish? What have you done? Honestly, well played. Hedgehog blowfish at the back. Little unusual. I'm gonna roll. I'm not taking my level yet. I'll take a small buff. Just because we're kind of like spoiled for choice. Definitely, we'll keep a pill. Our intention is not to use it on the ant. A level 3 ant can be efficient for us for a while, and then if we sell it later to add a better unit, that's fine. I think. Now this is all, it's happenstance, it's hearsay and happenstance. We draw this, but I'm okay with that. I like the way our optics look here. I love this. I actually really like that too. I think we do this. I think we buy you first, and then hope for the buff here. Couldn't have been better. I think it's early enough. We could probably pill our otter next turn and add a hippo to the team. But for now, you should go here. It's very difficult not to add a turtle when it shows up. The melon armor is just... When it shows up in advance of when it's supposed to show up, it's just insanely good. You have 11? Holy cow. Either way. This team is way better than a team should be at this stage of the game. You should get pilled. You did your service. Thank you for that, by the way. But you should be pilled. We may end up not taking a hippo. And I know that's not going to be a popular decision. The hippo is a very popular animal. Interesting. But I think that we're on a better line without it. The rooster can be our hippo. Like, they're the same tier of unit. Don't you forget it. It's hard to argue with the data right now. Although we do only have 3 wins, but... lots of draws. Lots of draws. Okay. So, we do want you to have melon armor. Even though you haven't been buffed much yet, that's still going to be pretty efficient. I'm going to be honest. I think we want you to have melon armor. I'm not willing to sack yet, though. Okay, very good, very good. Probably not at this point. Probably yes. We need to buff our rooster. The rooster's done great for us so far. It's time to pump it. Like, if we can get a monkey on the team before we get a level 2 rooster, that's also very strong. It's a little spooky, man. We're going to draw. I think I should be happy with the draw there. By the way, thanks for the name. NL is cracked. You learn from the best, and that's why you were able to hang there. Now, I don't know how long a mosquito is going to stick around, but I do know melon armor is like always going to be good. The ox possibly is not sticking around that much longer either. We really need some scaling. Like, we've established a team. It's time to scale. Not sweating it. Not sweating it? Not sweating it. Kind of. Now it's time to scale. Scaling units, like, have to be added. Now, I know, like, a cow would work. You know what? We can get rid of the skunk. And then add a cow. And then buy back a skunk later. That's, like, the That's the smallest cost we could pay there, I think. Yes, that's very good. Well, if you can't scale... if you can't scale up in stats, I guess we could scale out. We could become a Rooster of Suburbia. It's a strong play, honestly. This is a scary team. All of our melon armor has fallen by the wayside. There's another way of saying, oh no, our melon armor, it's broken. And yet, a nice draw on a round where we were pivoting anyway. Sell me? Buy me? Buy me? I don't think the boar is all that right now. Yes. Now, this is where things get tough, because really, like, we don't want to use the buff on the rooster, because then we lose one of the chicks, but it does buff 2, 3, and you do have melon armor. So I'm just saying it, man. I'm saying it. I'm willing to sack one of the chicks that get spawned right now while we have 7 HP in order to farm late game stats on the rooster. We're doing some very advanced techniques now. Your safety may or may not be guaranteed. I can't promise you that. I wish that I could. It would be nice for me to be able to do so, but I can't. So for a while, you're going to say suboptimal placement, but I think we're optimizing, not for a lack of angry comments, we're optimizing for the highest number of wins we can get. So I think that this is actually the way it has to be done. And then we keep buffing you. And we keep buffing you, I think. I don't know where the pivot point is when we move this rooster back. Probably when we start to lose. Right now it's been going fine, so... And you can laugh at the mosquito all you want. I hear you out there. You're probably saying, what's the point of that mosquito is not doing anything? This is bad. It's there to break melon armor. Obviously, that's not going to do that well against a summon team. The ant has to go. Even without getting melon armor for it, or sorry, a pill for it, I think it's fine. Freeze you. Gotta be very efficient here. I like it. Roll me. Scorpion could do it, but just chill. Not interested. We're not interested. I would say now we're interested. And then give me a skunk. And then we're gonna... I get that we only have one strong unit, but we're gonna pull this rooster back on lethal. Or at the very least, not right away. I lived. Nice try. Wasn't even scared for a second. As long as this rooster's still getting stats, I'm still very happy. Now, we could move a skunk to the front with a stake and start farming buffs that way, but keep in mind, these buffs that are applied by the monkey right now are essentially applied to 3 units at once when you factor in the 2 chicks. Kind of hoping that we get more than that, like some levels, but it is what it is. I'm willing to freeze you, but I'm not willing to get rid of you like this just yet. Here's what I'm willing to do. If anything gets sold, it's probably going to be the skunk first to fit the cow, and then we could add another skunk later. Depending on how many laters there are still in the world for us here. But right now, I feel vindicated. Like I am selfless, I am yours, I am right, I swear I'm... You know what I'm talking about? Dashboard Confessional, the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. I'm feeling pretty smart right now. I don't really want to get rid of a skunk to facilitate this. And again, we're going to want to bring you back at some point. We don't need another ox. None of these animals appeal to me much. You appeal to me more than a cow. You appeal to me much more than a cow. Now, if we lose this one, the rooster's coming back. Honestly, at 33-42, it might be coming back anyway. Level 3 turtle. Now, that's a little spooky. I have to applaud this team. It's quite an unusual team. This is not like a normal meta you see, and I put some respect on their name as a result. Nobody needs a 1-up. I know you're going to say the rooster needs a 1-up. Is bad because it takes up a spot, which means the rooster's position is less flexible, even though they shouldn't be at the front necessarily to begin with. But then also, the rooster comes back as a level 2 1-1 that spits out 2 1-1s, which right now is, like, completely useless. I'll feed you. I still think we want it. That is literally what I was going to say. We need to fish for chocolate first. And now I would probably say move back. You don't know me like that. I might also say, what if you threw a fly into this situation, you know? So believe it or not, I think the ox goes. Which means probably... I would prefer to have a unit with melon armor soaking up the monkey buffs. It's only going to summon 3 5/5 flies. I mean, we would have to go like full scumbag summon build here. We'd have to add a turkey, which could work. I mean, it's one of the easiest ways to make it work when you consider the fact that... And we're gonna run this for now, but we'll try this if we lose our next round. It's actually one of the easiest ways that it could possibly work, because there's no time to scale any other units, so just buying units that are good by themselves is obviously, like, pretty solid. I don't know, I'm not feeling too bad. This is why we got a stake in the first place, so stuff like that can work out. For now, I feel like you can kind of stay the course. And, I mean, if anything, you're basically just looking for a turkey. If you don't see a turkey, you don't have to pivot. You can just buy, like, pizzas instead. It's pretty good. We could have built a second... And you know what? We still could build a second level 2 rooster. Which would just be so annoying to play against. Oh, my God. We lose this round. Okay, so there's going to be a moment of truth. That's a strong team. We really want to see a turkey. Sans turkey. You know what? I think you can make this work, man. I'd rather have the level 2 skunk. Now I'm like, nah, I'd rather have a level 2 fly for sure. If the tiger gets sniped, it doesn't bother me. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this team. Even though it looks like the stats are bad, you got to remember the rooster is more like, I don't even know at this point. It's like a 149. Our melon armor is going to get tapped, though. That's unfortunate. Okay, I embrace that. You got me. I was just happy we managed to get to 9. I feel like we were in kind of tight. At points, at least. I'll take an ant. Out of these, you know what? You gotta take a mosquito. Mosquito has become the always take, I think. I'll be a magical... I'll be an insolent ranger. Also known as Sean Avery when he used to play for the team. I'm especially in the modern climate of super auto pets, I'm happy with 9 wins. Like, that's to call it miraculous might be a bit much, but that's a solid performance. There's probably people out there that are getting 10 wins. Because there's so many people out there that are getting 10 wins, that's why I'm happy with 9. Because you got these, you know, Poindexters out here that are running the data tables, figuring out the exact optimal builds. I'm just out here by feel, you know? We can definitely be a total jerk. We could definitely go Honey Badger. I can give you one of those. I don't think we pill an ant, man. The situation's looking pretty zuzzy right now. I would rather roll a 4 squad and fish for something more useful. We needed honey for our badger, though. That's definitely true. I think this is okay. Even at 4, I mean, it's 4v4 for 1. I'm not sweating it. Okay. Super pet autos. You think you're very clever, huh? Well, you know what? You are. That was a surprising play. You got me. We can't fit a hedgehog. That was wishful thinking. Nothing. Something frees me. This is good. It's not as good as it could be. Like, this round is going to suck, but our optics look great. Oh my god, they have every good animal in the game. And the worst part of it all, I can't even be mad. Because I also ran an ox last time. So I don't even have the moral high ground to stand on. But you know what? We do have that. We do have this. We have no place for a turtle, which is unfortunate. I want the whale just because its stats are good. So as much as this looks like a total disaster, I basically just wanted to add a 3/8 that might have upside later. We still got the impact of its of the mosquitoes effect. Like that went fine. Okay, I'm happy we got the stats. We are looking for something that would make that would really make it pop. We have not had that yet. I would rather not eat a level 2 mosquito. I would add a penguin though. You know what? Level 2, 4, 4. Maybe it's fine. Although you're gonna summon a... No, that's okay. I mean, it's not good. And above all else is certainly not normal. But I don't think it's that bad. It's the price we pay to get this 3/8 out there. Which admittedly is starting to lose a little bit of its luster. That's fair. We didn't deserve to win that one. We're floundering a little bit. We need a deer, basically. Rooster might be okay. I think you gotta sell... You know what? Let's go crazy. Let's kill our best unit. You can no longer get eaten because you're just too strong. The penguin no longer has to exist at all. But we can't really pivot from it. So... This is... I just realized we're on lethal. This is... Maybe this one's already over? Is certainly not looking great. Yeah, we lost. Okay. Run it back. That one was embarrassing. We got lost in the sauce early. Give me a 2/4 duck. I like the stats. Give me a mosquito. Give me a 3/5 duck. Freeze a mosquito. I'll roll a 2 squad. And just be clean feet. There's no need to get gross about it. Just clean bushes. A very similar looking team here. I want to be mad, but we are mirror images. Desync error! We're fine. Desync error. Okay. Next time you desync error, if you could just do me a solid and give me a shop that's not pure garbage... I think that would be a fair price to pay. I don't know. I feel like we got lucky on that one. Good mosquito bounces. We like this. Okay. Anything taking the buff is fine except the ant. Except the ant. Every freaking time. Okay. Don't disrespect the rabbit. We've been disrespecting the rabbit too much. I know the comments are coming. Why do you disrespect the rabbit so much? Get ready to possibly pill this ant. So buff a duck instead. I'm a sick frick. I'll buff a quick duck. Freeze foods. At least, like, I probably overrate the apple, I think, is very clear. But I'm going to continue to do so, because you're not the boss of me. I'm happy with the draw versus early hedgehogs. Perhaps we could become the hedgehogs ourselves. We are getting HP buffs. There's a chance. I mean, just looking at my HP right now, I'm like, this is totally A-okay, man. I would sell a 2/3 mosquito to add a peacock to the squad. The stats are just better. It's a great time to pivot. Our rabbit is gonna die. That's okay. We gotta put some more respect on the self-buffing rabbit. We got a little lucky, but I'll take it. That's 2 wins. I don't know if the time is right for the self-buffing rabbit, but what about the self-buffing peacock? What about the self-buffing hedgehog? Would we sell an otter to add a second hedgehog to the team? I don't think we should. But here we are. Everything's gonna die here. But hopefully that also applies to our opponents. And our duck and peacock can carry the day. See a lot of melon armor. That's what you don't want to see in a situation like this. Like, I'm thrilled, beyond being thrilled that we killed that kangaroo. The rest of this kind of fell apart, but that's okay. Feed me. We can't fit the snail, which is a bit of an oversight. You knew it had been like 2 episodes since we had a train wreck with hedgehogs. You knew one was coming. Like, if you were a betting individual, surely you would have been betting that a hedgehog run was around the corner. I think I said peacock. I think my brain might be broken. From a week of looking after a 17-month-old infant? Okay. Honestly, let's get rid of this rabbit. Let's add you into the equation. It's very tempting. It is. Every time we do this, it never gets to 10. But what if this time is different? You ever consider that? What a shot. Great shot. We love to see that. We love to see this. Holy cow. Okay, this is what it's probably peaking in its power curve right now, but embrace it. We got 4 HP. Honestly, as much as I love this duck, I think a dolphin works better with our existing squad. Plus, it got 1 extra HP as a result, so how about that? Okay, take some meat, become even more effective. We kind of need a skunk, but I think we'd have to wait until we got our hedgehog to level up, maybe? Maybe? I don't totally know. Kind of just taking a guess. Wow, that could not have gone better. Okay. What am I doing? Good question. Let's make it so our skunk won't die when we buy them, when the hedgehogs go off. Let's have you also get more effective, even though we do want to combine you at some point. We, more than anything else, and I'm sure that you're aware of this, we really want our, I don't think the peacock is long for this world, unfortunately. We want the blowfish to level up or to add more blowfish. What the heck is going on here? This seems okay. Like, okay, we lost, but it wasn't that bad. I guess that's my new benchmark. Let's get a blowfish to level 2. Let's add a skunk, which is not going to die immediately. And the dolphin is the next animal to be sold. So I think this is better than getting the hedgehog to level 2. But I do think there's a pretty realistic chance we just lose. And his team is actually really good. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Well, that was easy. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I've somehow activated my my Google Assistant. Either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!